Oh man, do I have a tale of backfire for you guys. Imagine if you were going to try to destroy a big national leading gun group like Gun Owners of America, and you were a far left publication intent on doing just that, using the power of your printing press, and then you end up writing the best marketing piece you could ever imagine for that same gun group. Yep, Gun Owners of America should be running with this every single opportunity they have, because this right here, you cannot buy marketing better than this, and I'm about to walk you through all of it right now. Of course, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on if you indeed want every gun controller you know to stub their toes, run out of gas, get stuck in traffic. That's the option. It's right there. Make sure and you do that. All right, let's get into this, people, because sometimes we get great stories. Sometimes we have amazing things to talk about. And then there's stories like this one. All right. Follow me on X at Braden LOA. Let's dive right in. We are wrapping up the week, and I am so glad this one popped in. We are going to drop right over to The Guardian. If you would like to review this for yourself, it's linked in the description box below. I always bring the receipts right down there for you guys, my dear companions of freedom. All right, let's get in here. I got to get this big screen, zoom in, because you cannot make up this kind of marketing. I'm going to text all the GOA guys right now after this video. Inside the gun absolutionist bold plot to repeal one of America's strongest firearm laws. My God. Gun Owners of America, which sees the NRA as soft, has the National Firearms Act in its sights and it's ready for battle. They don't even need to improve that from GOA. I mean, The Guardian just wrote the best possible ever marketing ploy for Gun Owners of America, and they're attempting to destroy them. God, the backfire is glorious. Let's get into this. I got even more for you. Before Donald Trump had even won last year's presidential election, Gun Owners of America, one of the country's most aggressive Second Amendment champions, saw an opportunity to use the coming budget bill to overturn one of the country's core gun laws. Their target, the National Firearms Act. Again, writing the marketing for them. Few American gun laws stand on firmer ground than the NFA. Well, that's crap. The law surmounted its most serious legal challenge 8 decades ago when the Supreme Court ruled against a pair of suspected bank robbers who argued that taxing a sawed-off shotgun violated their right to bear arms. It does, because it used the power of taxation to curtail the Second Amendment rights. Everyone knows that, but these little limeys over here in Britain have no freaking clue. So they're doing like these hodgepodge, like, ooh, we're going to get them with this one. And it's like, you should have done some market research, because in the gun world, this is literally like, they did what? I should look into these guys. Literally, they're writing the marketing pieces. Until very recently, trying to overturn the NFA would have seemed like a Hail Mary at best. Good, make it really hard. Make it a far-reaching goal, and then position Gun Owners of America in a spot to be like they achieved it. Good job, Guardian. But as the frenzied debate over Trump's budget bill played out this summer, the push to gut the NFA transformed from a fringe view into a broadly supported position. Embraced across the spectrum of gun groups and increasingly backed by establishment Republicans. Now they are taking that fight to the courts while scanning the horizon for their next major battle. You realize what they just said? They just said that repealing the NFA is no longer a fringe view, and now it's broad-based, accepted across the Republican Party. In gun controller world, that would be a bad thing. But they're laying it right at the feet of GOA as they accomplish it. I mean, literally. You cannot make more marketing than this in our circles. Good Lord. The No Compromise Lobby. I swear, if we start hearing more of the No Compromise Lobby, GOA needs t-shirts, we need patches, we need badges, we need everything. And when I say we, I mean like the people demand it. I'm not affiliated officially with GOA. I'm just saying, we need it. Branding itself as the No Compromise faction, the GOA is among the loudest voices calling for an absolutionist interpretation of the Second Amendment that views virtually all gun restrictions as unconstitutional. It's the pressure for those who view the National Rifle Association as too soft on guns. Again, God, it's just like it writes itself. Its worldview has also gained more traction. Again, this is the part where they start telling you they're losing. This is the part where they start telling you you're winning. And now I'm going to do a little plug for my own viewpoint on this. I've been telling you for the last 3 to 4 years that this is the cutting edge of the Second Amendment space. The advocacy, the news, the awareness, the things that not only are what's going on, but what we're going to do about it. The worldview is gaining traction. That translating that out means you are winning. Keep going, because they are sending out hit pieces against GOA that read like marketing pieces, because they are lamenting the fact that we are being effective and we are moving the Overton window away from these people and into an actual freedom space. It's working like intended. It's a feature, not a bug. You are winning. Buckle down. Finish it. Let's go, baby. Back to the article. Let's see. Yes, here we go. Major Supreme Court decisions dating back to 2008, Heller decision, have made it harder for the government to restrict gun rights in the name of public safety. Yeah, good. That's the point. An absolutionist interpretation of the right to bear arms has resonated with the ascendant right wing of the Republican Party, personified by Trump. And a significant share of the membership of the NRA, still the best funded gun rights group by far, has flogged to the organization's leadership whenever it smells compromise, according to political scientist Robert Spitzer, who authored 6 books on gun policy. Again, more marketing for GOA from The Guardian. Yep, every time the NRA even senses that they're going in the compromise direction, everyone flocks to the GOA because they're the no compromise lobby. My God in heaven. GOA, if you're watching this video, capitalize on this. Anyway, let's keep on going. Quote, the NRA has to watch its flank because these extremist groups, like the Gun Owners of America, have been relentlessly attacking the NRA as not being tough enough, Spitzer said. With the political winds blowing in its favor, the GOA began drafting language sometimes last year to remove suppressors and short-barreled long guns from the NFA. After sharing the proposal with a few industry leaders, they worked with sympathetic Republican lawmakers to wedge it into the budget reconciliation bill. Andrew Clyde on the House side and Roger Marshall, Mike Crapo, and Steve Daines in the Senate. Being as someone who was on the inside of this process on the YouTube side, I can tell you, I can verify that did happen, that 100%. They're actually right. I don't know what their sources are, but they are absolutely correct. They did introduce it. They did wedge it in. They did a lot of the work that they're talking about. So not only are they saying that they're the option against the NRA, they're effective, they're the no compromise lobby, and now they're saying what their actual role was in the big beautiful bill, and now they're going after the NFA. These guys are writing the marketing copy for GOA. This is glorious. It was a remarkably swift reversal of key provisions in one of America's bedrock gun laws, but instead of declaring victory when Trump signed the budget bill into law on July 4th, the GOA immediately filed what it called a big beautiful lawsuit seeking to overturn the NFA restrictions on suppressors and short-barreled long guns entirely. Knock, knock, who's there? Straight into my veins, baby, let's go. This is literally saying not only were they not happy with the suppressor tax stamp removal, they also filed a lawsuit on the exact same day, ready to take it all the way to the bank. Good Lord. Thanks, Guardian, on behalf of my friends. Within a month, 15 Republican-led states had joined as plaintiffs. On 1 August, the Firearms Policy Coalition and another gun rights group filed a similar lawsuit joined by the NRA. What had seemed like an outlandish position only a few months earlier was suddenly becoming the conservative political consensus. You do not understand, wherever you are sitting in the American experience, how important that sentence is. We have moved removal of the NFA because of the tactics they used 100 years ago into the mainstream, and GOA is getting everything laid right at their feet by The Guardian in an attempted hack hit piece which reads like a marketing copy from on high. You're winning. Keep winning. Let's see if I have anything else in here. I don't think I do. I think that was the main thing. Yeah, that was the main thing. So here's the bottom line. We're going to go big screen. Come here. Guys, you are in a position where you are seeing universal change at a pace that has never been done before from a standpoint of SCOTUS decisions, executive actions, overall court decisions, unity amongst the gun groups, 2 different lawsuits going against the NFA. Guys, you're living in history. You are taking part in that history. Make sure you guys are more active, because the moment you get active, the second you make this a reality, just like we've been doing for the last 4 to 5 years, everything will be linked. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments field, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.